Oh dear, 7:30. It's been sort of like spitting most of the evening since about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just picking up a bit now, and just went off to do my morning obligations, and I realised one thing. Yeah, the hot weather probably made me neglect it a bit. I need to build an outhouse. And I've got to get rid of those bloody brambles. So, yeah, it's very important. Again, it just reminded me again that I'm talking about cleanliness and everything, that your particular area that you have to compost in, it makes sense in this sort of weather to have some sort of shelter. So, yeah, I think I'll just jury rig a quick tarp, and that'll take care of the immediate problems anyway. I think I've got one left. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to go hiking today. I'm going to spend the day in my little shack. I'm going to waterproof my bloody boots again. I'll give them another big long spray and see if that does any help. No, I don't know whether or not to pitch a tent to keep stuff stored in. Or get one of those small kid tents, you know? You could, yeah. I saw them in Halfords. They got those like kiddie tents. They're big enough and they're relatively cheap. I mean, that's an idea, isn't it? You build your shelter, but you build it to your own specifications, you know. So you don't sort of take into consideration the things you might accumulate, you might need for storage and everything else. So, you know, an additional little small, you know, box to keep stuff stored in and dry, that's another thing, and away from marauding animals, is an important issue. So yeah, that's something I might consider. I mean, if I do go out today, it'll only be for foraging for wood and everything else. I've got to get a stockpile because it is chilly, damp and chilly. But my shack's holding up. I'm quite pleased with that. Although I did have a fire in there yesterday and it was really smoky. So yeah, bricks. I've got to find more bricks. The only problem with bricks is that they're heavy to carry around. Right. Okay, so yeah, not got a lot of choice today, just put around camp, do stuff. My little wicker fence is proving to be quite good at stopping some of the big gusts, most of the wind that comes off that way. And it's quite sturdy. So hopefully that'll last at least one winter. But what I'm planning to do is, again, you know, put some creepers on it, you know, some jasmine or some honeysuckle, clematis even, make it even nicer, you know. Right. Yeah. What to do? At least I got the essentials. Beer and wine. I shall catch you later, guys. It's 12 o'clock. Still pissing down with rain. Well, yeah, constant rain. I put a tarp up here so I could, instead of going stir crazy inside my house, so I built myself a little porch. Quickly just strung up a... What I found out now is the only tarp I've got left, a little 1x2. One of those cheap Poundland round sheet type tarp things. Yeah, well, at least guys sit outside and look at the rain. It's quite interesting though. I mean, even though it's raining, not much wind. That's good. Bloody cars. Yeah, I just don't understand it. When the weather conditions are, you know, iffy, why are they still? You can hear them yeah, they're still driving around like they're maniacs. You know. Still. Oh dear. Can't really confess to say I'm bored. Been reading a couple of books as well as playing my game as well. I just bought a book from the library. How to solar power your house for dummies. Really quite interesting actually. I mean, I just want to try and get some idea on how to work things out. Because obviously, even in this light, a 100-watt solar panel will still charge a battery. So, but what battery? I don't want to get a lead acid battery, because if they drop below 50%, that's it, your battery's over and done with. AGM batteries are probably the most cost-effective method of doing it, but they're very expensive and very heavy. So, but I was just thinking to myself, you can get smaller AGM batteries, you know, for the motorcycles, small boats and stuff like that. You can get small batteries, you know, 9 up to 12 amp hours, which is good enough to charge all your mobiles and everything else. And they're small enough to be portable. But would they power a laptop, let's say, or something else like that? Keep a cool box cool for a few hours, you know, while you turn the heater on. No, as I say, you know, I want to. You could get. So I've been reading this book up to understand how solar solar energy works. I mean, again, understand the basics, but no, you know, you've got to then suddenly work things out. I mean, my laptop is 19 volts, 2.3 amps. Needs that charge takes about 3 hours to charge. So actually, would a 12 volt motorcycle battery be good enough to do that? You know, with a 1000 watt or a 500 watt pure sine inverter plugged in for 240 volts. You know, good. You know what I mean? What do I get? What do I get? You know, everyone keeps, all the research I've done so far, 100 watt solar power panel, 30 amp, up to a 30 amp, well, between 20 and 30 amp charge controller, a 12 or 19 volt marine or AGM battery, a 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter. That can cost anywhere between £200 to £300, and it's not that portable, you know. It will be heavy, you know. So, but yeah, I've definitely got to get something like that. That way, you could, you know, once you're portable, yeah, you could put everything in your backpack or on your trolley. Yeah, if you've got a trolley like I have, you can carry it with you. And I'm thinking of, I mean, I like my hiking trolley. It's very rugged. It follows me through the undergrowth and everything else. But I was also thinking of those, you know, I was thinking about this a long time ago. Go and get one of those. You attach to the back of your bicycle and just convert that to a trolley as well. Because they can hold up to 50-60 kilos. So, but but they usually only come with just one bar attachment, so you'd have to get a welder to fit another bar in, so you can put 2 bars in to use as a carry. And then you could literally be totally free and mobile with one of those sort of setups. I mean, as I said, I love my hiking trolley, but it does have certain limitations, you know. Oh dear. I was just thinking to myself, it's lunchtime, so pasta and beans. Yeah, pasta and beans. Had my last tin of Spam yesterday, so it's got to be pasta and beans. Or pasta and tuna. But one more tin of tuna and olive oil. Yeah, I think I might do it outside. Yeah, cook it outside. Nah, I think I'll cook it inside. Warm the shack up, it's a bit chilly as well. Anyway guys, I don't think there's anything interesting going to happen today, unless my shack gets blown away or thunderstorms and rain comes up. But I'm glad that my little brook is flowing again. Actually, I might just sit here for a while and cut some more pieces out so I can make that well a little bit better. Oh dear. Yeah. Again, I mentioned I need to have a tarp up over the ablutions area. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going into town tomorrow. So I'll pop into Poundland or wherever and try and pick up another couple of tarps. Yes. Tarp heaven here. I still don't know whether or not to pitch my tent up and use that as storage, but it gives me some extra space inside. Think about that later. Take care, guys. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't. Sorry about this. It's a bit dark. Still, see if I can get out into the light a bit more. So I just heard some really loud thunderclaps and some funny noises, and there's hailstones. There's some pretty large hailstones coming down here. I was wondering why all the little tin cans I got outside, I could hear it inside the shack going ding 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 ding. I thought, that's not rain. And so I just come outside. Yeah, there's a little bit of, it's spitting a bit, but I was also, when I heard the thunderclaps, everything just got really cold. And, oh dear, I just fixed up, I've only just started filtering some water, fixed up the well bit in my brook, so that's actually going quite well at the moment. And I was just about to settle down for the long night. And there's hailstones everywhere. It's going to be a cold night tonight, so I'm thinking to myself, shall I waste a whole bag of wood to keep warm, or just wrap up warm tightly? Yes. Well, that was interesting. It's a good thing I got my little porch set up. There's one thing I need to get though. Oh gosh, you can't really see me, can you, in this? There's one thing I need to get, is some decent lights in here. Those cheap Poundland headlamps are useless. Suck the life out of any battery. My vegetable lanterns, or my sunflower oil lanterns, they're much better. And they last all night. The vegetable oil ones, of course, they just smell like you're in a fish and chip shop. The sunflower oil ones, they burn off and give a kind of a smoky, black sooty smoke trail. But if I get 3 or 4 of them going, then it might warm the place up a little bit more. So, yeah. Now, the hailstone stopped, and Oh dear, oh dear. There's some big ass hailstones as well. It's about 5-6 millimeters. So I'm just gonna let everything carry on at the moment. Gonna go back to my game. Catch you later, guys.